Thank you. Yeah, thank you, everyone. So this program is for the guys in Europe, focusing basically on Germany and Spain, but it's for everyone that are in Europe. So we've kind of successfully done this in the UK, and there are a lot of people that have joined us from Europe, even from last batch or even previous batches as well. And at this particular time, we now thought that, oh, it's wise for us to kind of expand BlueSky into Europe. So, which I think is a great thing for us. And we got the capacity, we got the mentors, we got the program, and it's also been successful. It's not only Europe, but this one is for this particular introduction is for Europe. We are also expanding to the US as well, because we have some people in the US. So we want to focus on their time zone as well. But I will really focus on the Europe for this particular session. Then I think there's another one booked for Thursday for the guys in the US as well, but it's going to be 9 p.m. that time, which is going to be almost like 2 a.m. our time anyway. So I think, yeah, BlueSky is kind of going, to different countries as in this particular few weeks that we have. So I'm going to go through a quick introduction. So for those guys that don't know all, for those guys that don't know us, so BlueSky was started 2009, and it's kind of started with an initiative for us to empower friends and families, and then it was successful, actually, I would say, because they got roles, they got into IT. Some people are working in care, some people are working with different retail shops like Tesco and blah blah like that. So eventually, after it was successful, we expanded to friends of friends, and later to everyone in the community. After it's been so successful, it's now a charity organization in the UK anyway. So and we now have lots of partnership with different people or different organizations as well. So so our objective is to provide courses in IT as where we mentor people, and also we provide mentorship, and whether in business or in career. This is a slogan that I kind of like. If you can believe it, you can work it, and then of course you can reach it. That is the slogan. So initially people will say, the sky is the limit, but we believe that you can actually fly beyond the blue sky. So I'll quickly talk about the teams. There are a lot of them. I'll kind of, for the sake of the time that we have, because I want to kind of shut down this into 1 hour. So I will do this presentation within maybe 20 minutes, and I will leave time for other people to contribute as well, and for you to ask questions. So this is myself. My name is Deji Manuel. So I'm an MVP with Microsoft, which is Microsoft Most Valuable Professional. I'm also a fellow Chartered Management Institute and I've got executive MBA. And so if you want to link me on LinkedIn, you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, so that is my LinkedIn profile. You can actually, or you can see a full profile in there to see where I've worked and who is talking to you. So at least you know I'm a subject matter expert. I've worked as a Scrum Master, I've worked as a test data analyst, I've worked as a test automation engineer as well. So I've grown into different field. And so another person that you also meet is Pat Emmanuel. That's the head of the bodies and the mentors. So a graduate of mathematics, and now certified software engineer with experience in coaching, and also certified transformation coach, actually. So she's going to be part of this program. And our advisor, Pastor Tutu Shofora, is a pastor of RCCG City of God in Crayford, and she's a solicitor and lawyer by profession. We also have advisor Alex Barbosa, and an ESG product manager, and with experience working over 20 countries. And and also I met Alex at executive MBA that I did with CAS Business School anyway. So we also have Councillor Geraldine, was the former mayor of Crayford. And yes, we actually have her as a partner. So we also have Temi. Temi is in charge of API and mobile testing. Another profound test engineer. I've worked with IBM, Capgemini, and the likes as well. So Tolu Yesufu handles the advanced program that we have. And yeah, a very experienced BA and also Scrum Master. And yeah, so, and I've got program manager and also senior QA mentor, Mopalaji Okola Olawumi Adeleye, who is a Scrum Master as well as one of the program managers, and Bolu Odukomaya, another program manager and also product owner, and as well as seasoned BAs as well. So Yemi Ayola, and one of our senior QA mentors, and yeah, and Adirogba Abiola, and another coach and mentor as a senior BA as well. So I have Moji Olaiwola, a senior Scrum Master mentor as well, and yeah, with some experience. And I have Kwame as well, another test automation mentor lead, and I'll say he's a guru in test automation anyway. So Tunde Shofora, Oracle ACM, and Oyin Odukudu, yeah, also, yeah, we'll be taking the programming languages and also senior QA mentor as well, and Ike, senior developer and also program manager, and I have your major B data analyst as well. So, and Ayo Kungi, project management with a lot of experience, and Funke Ogunjobi, Scrum Master mentor, or working with the likes of Lloyd's, banking groups, and Femi doing Agile project management with different experience, working different companies as well. So, and Kehinde Akiniwa, one of our web developers, and Abimbola Basharun, and one of our lead, she's actually the lead developer and one of our QA mentors, and as well as developers as well, with lots of experience as well. So okay, Okunfalami, one of our BA mentors, and Kemi Shodeke, one of the guys doing the data analyst and focusing on Excel, Microsoft Excel, and Tina Brown as well, project Agile management mentor, and Adepisi Adebomi, one of my senior admin and also developer and QA mentors as well. So, and the list is endless, to be honest. So I've got, even this month and this, almost 70 people assisting BlueSky, making us to be able to do this. So now I think most of the things that you guys are here for, actually, the program, right? So what exactly do we have planned for this particular cohort with the Europe, actually? So I think it's actually 3 that we planned for this one. But if you have people doing interested in data analysis, we can put that in there. The focus right now is software testing, business analysis, and Scrum Masters. That is the focus for this particular cohort, basically Europe, guys. So, and yeah, so within this program, you have CV reviews embedded, you have interview prep, you have mentoring, and you also be given a live program, a live project to work on. So it's kind of very, very close to what you see when you start to work, actually. So if I'm to work as a Scrum Master, what will I do my first day in the first sprint, which normally we call sprint 0? What will you do? Onboarding and everything. What is your responsibility in the sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3? We carry on like that as if you are actually working. To be honest, it's not as if you are going to be working. So there will be on the job training as if you are also working there. Oh, I don't know this particular skill, or I didn't know this particular tool. So there will be mentors and also tutors that would kind of teach and everything, but it will be very, very hands-on. So there's few recommendations and success stories. I just put a few here, actually. So what people have said about us, you can also look into Trustpilot as well. I think there's some reviews from Trustpilot you can check. So it's, yeah, if you are looking for a place to kickstart your career, this is the best place to be. Within 3 months, we'll be able to kind of give you what you need to be able to kickstart your career with enough confidence to be able to apply for a job. Please, this is very good that the person wrote this one. This training is intensive, right? Of course, it's going to be a good learning environment for you anyway. So that's what I can say. So, and yeah, so without any IT knowledge, you don't need to have, we assume that you don't have any IT knowledge, to be honest. So while you are joining this program, we'll start from ground zero. We'll be able to build you up. Another recommendation that we got, this person actually got a job with Capgemini. And also there's some people also got a job even with Nigeria as well. So yeah, so and this is another person as well. After 3 months, then he got a call within 3 hours and he got an offer. And there's another one as well. So you can see when they're actually praising different mentors and people that have actually helped them to be able to secure. This is really, really important because this person was a dental nurse actually. So, and the person was able to move from nursing career to software testing in the UK actually. So if you are not in IT discipline, so, and this is also a place for you. So you can, the sky is no longer the limit for you. So, and yeah, this is another person as well. So as you can see, even though after he got the job, then he was able to recommend the friends, and the friends was able to kind of use help. Yeah, he was able to help the person to kind of get the job was offered. And this person said with no IT experience whatsoever, started the automation testing. And yeah, he was able to get a role with a fintech company in central London. So, and yes, so, and it's really, really continues because of time. Okay, this person just relocated even to, England, and though he has got some experience in IT before this person joins, so, and then we provide some training. Then it was actually free, but no longer free now. So in the UK is £600 to do this particular course. So initially for a few years we've done it for free, but now it's now you have to pay to get into the course. So so this is another recommendation. So it's a stepping stone to get ahead, to be honest, as you can see. So it said a long way in the past. I'm surprised that this is a brilliant career. So if you are looking for a career move, I think this is the best place for you as well, to be honest. This is another long recommendation from another person as well. So this is kind of, as you can see, it's a screenshot of some messages anyway that we actually got from different people on their journey and how they are able to make way. So this is another person getting a lead development delivery lead association manager actually in, I think this is with a big consultancy company actually. So so talking about the placement now quickly, right? It will be online training. So of course there will not be physical for now. I know there are a lot of people talking about physical training, but I'm looking into that. For the guys in the UK, there's a venue for the physical training that we're going to start very soon. But the guys in Europe, right, which is this particular program, it will be online training. Online training, all mostly, all the training will be recorded, and there's also some ones that I've already recorded. You'll be able to watch the recording. So it's an internship program. It's a workplace program. So certification will advise you on the certification that you need to go, but after this program, you'll be given a certificate anyway. So to show that you passed this program, and but there are other certification that you may want to do, but we would advise you on other global certification that you would need to take, or you may want to do. But certification is not that mandatory, but I would recommend if you can, to get certified as well. So there will be, like I said, this is going to be online. There will be online workshop as well. So we would also do graduation, and certificate will be given. So for now, the graduation will be will be online. So of course, as time goes on, when this program expands, we would have to kind of go to Spain or Germany to do a physical graduation as well, but that time is going to come. But for now, it's going to be online graduation that we do. So just a recap about this program now. I said software testing, that is manual and automation, right? So the automation is going to be Java, actually. So Java automation, so and also manual. So for business analysis, so if you are going to go for business analysis, so this is what you will get. You will get your CV created, of course, with assistance from us, and it will be reviewed. We'll talk about the skills that you need. You have a project base, and of course, we can give you reference as well. There will be mentors, information on how you can apply for jobs, different, whether globally or in Europe. And we will also assist you with interviews as well and give you some tips. And there are some tools that you will also learn: Azure DevOps, Jira, Balsamiq, Microsoft Visio, and yeah, the list is endless anyway. We just put a few ones in there. So for Scrum Master, it's the same thing as well: job CV creation, live projects, work experience, and work preference, mentorship, application information on job application, interview prep, and of course the same, almost the same skills. And yeah, so and the tools that you're going to work with. For software testers, you would do manual testing and you use Excel, and as well you will also use Azure DevOps for that. So you will also be doing BDD, but this time around it's going to be Cucumber that you're going to use, Selenium WebDriver, Azure DevOps as well, Jira, you'll be exposed to Jira. But bear in mind, you will not do C# in this particular cohort. So it's going to be Java because we're going to be using Cucumber. So, and the rest of the tools are the one that I listed there. And also, yeah, in terms of what you get is basically like similar to what we have, with addition to manual testing skills and automation testing skills that you will also gain. So yeah, so like I said, you have exposure to live project. This is just a few live projects that we have. There are a lot actually. So we're going to give you live project to work in where we have developers. So the structure of the work placement is going to be basically as if you are working at work. So when I'm at work, I will have BAs in my team, I will have QAs in my team, I will have developers in my team, I will have Scrum Masters in my team. So that you're going to have that. So we're going to have some people applying. They apply for the BAs, we put them in the group, the QAs. So what you're going to do, right? So the BAs are going to write the stories or the requirements for the application that you want to develop, right? And then we have developers that would kind of develop those stories based on what the BAs have written. And then you have the QAs or software testers that would kind of start to test it, right? To say, okay, the BA said this particular logo should be at the right-hand side or at the left-hand side based on what the BA said. And developers have developed that particular application, and the QA will just kind of verify, okay, is the logo at the right place? And if it is, yeah, check, they pass the story. If it's not, they fail it and they raise a bug. All this process will be explained. Even if you look gibberish to you, you don't need to worry, but we'll explain all the processes and everything. So, and the Scrum Master would, as a servant leader, ensure that all these people, they do their work and ensure that the team work and get together, and then also report to stakeholders, and yeah, bring everybody together in a meeting, or which we normally call ceremonies, facilitate those ceremonies, ensure that things work smoothly within the team or the squad, as we normally put it. And within your squad, you have mentors that will be holding your hand, telling you what to do. You have buddies as well that will be like your friends, but of course they pass through the program before, they know how intense it is, they're able to kind of encourage you. And you have tutors that will take some task or some skills, and they will be able to explain to you better. So that is the structure of the squad. So yes, some of the activities that you have, of course, like I said, you might have to, there will be videos for you to watch. So you might need to produce a documentation, whether in between or at the end of the program. You will have onboarding tasks to do. Yeah. So you have meeting with your mentors, meeting with POs, install the software that we are going to use. You would create your schematics, create your CV, do mind maps, also interview preps as well. So yeah, you would, as a keyway, you create the test strategy documentation, invite team and everything, teams. Yeah, so this would also, you would go through all this particular thing. So now to talk about salary, I know some people will be looking at, okay, after I finish the program, what can I earn? So the range is between 25,000 euros to 65,000 euros. So, but this is basically on your experience. Some people have already got some experience somewhere, or you got some transferable experience as well. So yeah, whether you got 3 months or got 6 months or this is so, but this is the role on this salary for all these particular roles anyway. And also even there's also contract as well. You could get between 250 per day or maybe 600 per day, or depending on how you're able to construct your CV. So yeah, we got a lot of recognitions. This is one of them, actually, in the local news in our borough. And this is different award from the mayor, as from mayor. And yeah, when we are inaugurated by a member of the MP in the UK, actually. So, and yeah, so that is another picture from there. So now I'm going to kind of pause now for any question. Before I do that, there's some people here that I would kind of ask them to kind of share their experience, how they've gone through the program before. Fortunately for them, I think they were in Europe, so they should be able to actually talk about their experience, whether in Europe, how is it, and they enrolled from Europe into the program. So the first person I'm going to ask is Bolaji. Bolaji, do you want to share your experience? Then after that, I'm going to call Temidayo. Is Bolaji there?
Yeah. I'm here. Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Bolaji Adenuga, and I am a QA, or probably a software tester. I'm currently working with Sanofi as a QA tester rather. And then I have experience, I would say, a year and 6 months right now. And I joined BlueSky Citadel when I first got to Europe, and that's in Barcelona to be precise. And then, yeah, I have nowhere to go. Or probably, let me say, I don't really know what to do. So that was just like an escape route for me at that point in time. And yeah, I was told to join. And then, yeah, that's how the journey started. And then, yeah, basically, after that, I enrolled for the 3-month program, which I started with as a WordPress developer in BlueSky, and then I switched into a QA program also, and then which lasts for like 6 months in total. And then I can remember applying for jobs in November, October, November, and then I got a role in December, just like a month after completion of the program. And yeah, I am right now. And then since then, I've worked with a series of companies, and as a consultant, and also as a permanent staff, such as HP, and then also Sanofi, and also Denso Tracking, also. And yeah, so it's really a good thing to join the moving boards actually. And you all are welcome. So let me just keep it short.
Oh, thank you, Balaji, for that. That is good. Thank you. So, okay, let's also hear from Temidayo. Temidayo, are you there?
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm not sure. Please can you confirm you can hear me properly?
Yeah, we can hear you properly. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm a certified Scrum Master, and I started my journey with BlueSky last year, and any prior knowledge at all about IT or Scrum. I mean, I don't even have any knowledge about it at all. And I was a customer care representative and I'm also a sales executive, and I also have background in science and business. So that's to show you that I never had any idea about what this is all about. And then so I joined Blue Sky. I was determined actually to actually be here. So I put in all the work, but I also had mentors and I had buddies that was always guiding me through. And I would say that I got a job 4 months after I joined Blue Sky. So I went through the 3 months training, and a month after I got a job in TWI. TWI is one of the leading tourist company in the world, and I got a job as a Scrum Master. I didn't even have any certifications then, but the fact that I had people to guide me through interview preps, help me with my CV, and it was quite easy. I was able to apply for jobs. They helped me actually to apply for the jobs. They would sit me down and help me to send CVs and send emails to recruiters. So I got what I'm just trying to say really is that I got all the help that I needed to navigate my way through the whole process. And that didn't end there, because even after I got the job, it obviously might not be easy because I just started a new role, a professional role. And I still got the help I needed to be able to stay in the job. And I've been working there for almost a year now, and it's been very amazing. The whole journey was really amazing. And even after I got the job, I still had people to assist me when I had issues, when I had problems with my team. I could talk to people in Blue Sky. We could rub minds together. So, in a nutshell, really, I was never alone in the journey. In the journey, and even after the journey, and I'm still not alone till now. So the journey through Blue Sky has been really amazing, and that I not to just say so many things. I will just stop there. So thank you.
Thank you, Temidayo. Thank you so much. Yeah. So yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, sir. I would. Can I add something, sir?
Yes, please. That's it.
Okay. Just to put this out there, because I've had conversation with people about. Sorry, I do not have IT knowledge or the likes, but I would also just want to make myself more like an example to everyone. Like, it's something that yes, you can do, and it's possible if you really want to do this. Because I studied medical physiology, and I had no prior knowledge after spending so many years in medical line, and yeah, and also almost going to Russia as a medical doctor to complete my education, but I found myself in Spain, and here I am as in IT sector, but it's all thanks to Blue Sky, and I believe that yeah, it's all going to be good, and it's going to be a great journey for each and every one of us as we begin this program.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So that is really, really profound. Thank you, everyone. So now I think that is it. I'm going to open the floor for anyone that's got any question. If you got any question, so you can ask now, or if you want to unmute, that's fine. So yeah, please. If you have any questions, so we are not going to take all your time. That I think that is it for today. So any question?
Yeah, I have a question. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I just wondering if like there's a possibility for maybe for those with work schedule that is conflicting with the time of the training. Is there a possibility of maybe making adjustments or maybe listening to the recording or something along that line?
Yeah, that's right. So there is going to be recording of all the trainings anyway. So yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, even we try as much as possible to fix all the trainings in the evening, because I think that's yeah, where we have a lot of people working 9 to 5. So it's going to be, yeah, starting from 8 o'clock your time to maybe 11 o'clock, right? So that's when the training will be. But even if anyone misses any training, so you can go back and watch it. But one thing that is so important is that this one is your work, right? You need to, yeah, actually go after the training, right, and do some practical work, right? We value the practical work more than even watching the video or attending the class. So because it's practical. So if you have to work as a, let's say, BA right now, there will be stories that they will allocate to you, and you have to do it at your own time. And then your team
Okay.
can meet up at any particular time to discuss. Everything will be as if you are actually working. So, but of course, if you cannot attend any of the meetings, you have the Scrum Masters within your team as that you will report to say, as if you have to attend a meeting, then you cannot attend it. You have to actually tell them, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot attend this meeting for this particular reason. Can you record the meeting for me? Do you get it now? So, and they would do that, yeah.
Okay, and maybe just one last question, like on the average, like how many times in a week do like, let's say for instance, the BAs, how many times a week do they meet?
Okay, so yeah, so one thing that I can say is like you should plan at least 2 or 3 days in a week for this.
Okay.
Sunday will be for demos and everything. Your team is going to come in and you're going to do a demo for the stakeholder, myself and my team, and also you would kind of do the ceremonies. Let's right now, for instance, now you are going to work in Agile, right? You will have a day for your sprint planning. You guys will decide. Normally, we'll recommend Monday, right? So you have a time for your refinement, right? But we tell you what you need to do in there, then you'll be able to. I think before this meeting, someone was asking the team, right, to say, oh, did you do your daily stand-up, right? And how did you go? So you also will be doing daily stand-ups as well. But I know some people might not be able to attend this daily stand-up. But the good thing is to tell your team to say, I'm not able to attend for this reason. And even if they can, yeah, switch it to a time that is convenient for you, that's also is possible. But it's a teamwork anyway. Yeah.
Okay,
Does that
thank
answer
you.
your question?
Yeah, perfectly. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Any other question, please?
Flaky has her hands up. Flaky, do you want to go?
Yes, please, thank you. Yeah, I just want to ask, are we going to be having the placement out of the organization or still within the BlueSky?
Okay, so BlueSky is a charity organization in the UK, right? So the placement is going to be with BlueSky, and we also do consultancy as well. So yeah, so it's with BlueSky, yeah. And
Right,
yeah, we have projects within the team as well. So however, I've got my own consultancy firm that I run in the UK as well. So most of the developers that will be working with BlueSky are actually coming from that particular team as well. So yeah, but this one is basically with BlueSky. Yeah, BlueSky, with incorporation or with assistance from my team in Retircons anyway.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you for that question. Any other question, please?
Hello.
Hi.
My question is, during the summer holiday, some of us, we've booked an holiday with the children already. What was the provision for that?
Okay, that is a good question.
We're going to be able to go.
So that's a good question. So if you already booked an holiday, so you just have to work with it.
Yes.
So I can't really say about that, to be honest. So, but one thing is
my God.
Yeah, one thing is like it is remote, right? So, and yeah, maybe you might lose some time, then you have to recover. Do you get it now? Because even if you at work as well, you're allowed to take holidays. But what happens, that's why some people say when you resume, you need another holiday to recover because all the work is waiting for you. It's the same thing as well, exactly. Once you resume, as long as you tell your team that I'm going on holiday 1 week, 2 weeks, and you know that when you come back, right, you have a lot of things to catch up on. That is the same way, right? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Okay, no worries. Evie.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I really don't have a question. There's like a contribution.
Okay, please.
I live in Belgium, and currently now I'm registered with BlueSky. I'm running a program with you now.
Okay.
And I must really encourage people. It's a place to be. It's a place to be. I'm really learning, and I would encourage people if they can really join, especially we in this part of the world. It's good to join, so we have more experience.
Okay, you're in the current set, right?
Yes.
And did you pay for the course?
Yes, I did.
And then I don't need to show you the next page.
Sorry?
I don't need to show you the next.
I should have
How much did you pay? How much did you pay for it?
I paid the full payment for
Wow. Okay.
new intake.
Talk to me after this meeting, because we are trying to encourage people from the Europe. So I know if you pay 600 for it, for the euro for this session, right, is £200, right? So that's why I said maybe I shouldn't even show you. You shouldn't even be here at all, to be honest. So that's another thing. But one thing, like, speak to me after the meeting so we can see what we can do about that anyway. So that's another thing. So yeah, but yeah, one thing I wish quickly, I'm coming to other guys quickly before we finish. So one thing I want to talk about is this payment, right? So, and I know people will now start to look at, oh, it's 200, then I can jump into it. Please, this is not for everybody. It's only for the guys in Europe, right? If you register at the point, you might ask you to provide evidence that you live in Europe, right? It's not for people in Nigeria. It's not for people in the UK, and it's not for people in the US, okay? Is only for people in Europe, okay? All right, if that explains it, I just need to clarify. And if you want to pay for the course, it's displayed, right? So after, I think you can also pay in I think there are a lot of people, you can pay in paper. I think you can also pay with your card as well. You would kind of, yeah, even with euro as well, but you would just convert it to euro equivalent anyway. So, okay. All right, cool. Julius, please. Julius?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, today is my first night. I want to find out how would I be able to access the previous video of previous session?
Okay. Oh, what do you mean by previous session?
I believe there are several meetings last week, which I did not attend, and tonight is my first night.
Okay. So there's no previous one, unless, yeah, it's going to be the same thing that you're going to listen to. So if you start this meeting at the beginning, right, it's going to be the same thing, unless you are talking about the present internship, which if you have not applied, you won't get the video anyway. You get it now. So, and that's why I asked which video, right? So of course, if you're talking about some videos that we've done several years ago or several months ago, we have a good video, not a lot of them on YouTube, right? If you search for BlueSky Citadel on YouTube, you see that we have lots of videos there anyway, so you can go and check anyway. So, but in terms of introductory section, sessions that we've done, it's going to be the same anyway. Of course, can I ask, are you in UK or in Europe?
I'm in UK.
Okay, all right. So if you're in the UK, so I think what you're asking for is a UK video for introduction, all right? So which, yeah, this does not apply to you, right? So if you go to YouTube, you're going to see the video, but however, it's going to be similar anyway. So from what you listen to today, but the only difference is that for the UK is £600 anyway.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Yeah. Amanda, please. Amanda. We can't hear you if you're talking.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, yes, we can now.
Yeah, so apparently I'm currently enrolled with the present, interns, and I am in Barcelona. It's the same situation with the lady that spoke earlier. So I paid 600, which is obviously 700, I think, in euro. So
Okay.
how is this gonna work?
To be honest, I'm actually regretting doing this now, actually. So maybe I should not have invited everyone. But yeah, speak to the admin later. We'll work out something out anyway. So that's okay. Yeah, we'll work out something out. Yeah.
All right, no problem. I don't think there are a lot of us in Europe that are currently enrolled in this present, internship anyway. So maybe we should have waited.
Yeah, you never know. No, but that's fine. So we are actually want to encourage as many people in Europe. So I think sometime it might also be good if you guys are in the same group. Do you get it now? And we also going to put some mentors there that's got experience with that terrain, as you can hear from Temidayo. Actually, Temidayo works in Barcelona as well, and also Bolaji as well. They know the terrain, they know that, so they know how to apply and everything because they've passed through the experience as well. So that's where we kind of try to create this particular platform specifically for the people in that part of the world anyway. So, but don't worry, speak to me or just send a message on the platform to say, oh, this is Amanda, or even on the Telegram group. I think you will know my profile anyway, so you can reach out to any of the admin, maybe Olawumi. I think you will know her. She's popular. She's even more popular than I am. Anyway.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right. So Olushola, please.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I just want to ask about the what we're going to be doing on Sunday. So are we going to have, some tips of what we're going to be doing so that at least we know ahead, and when we get to the training, on Sunday, we'll be able to know what we'll be talking about or what we'll be doing.
Okay, so are you talking about this program, or are you in the internship already, Olushola? Or
yes, I'm in the internship already.
All right, cool. Okay, so the question is not meant for this platform right now anyway, but I will answer it anyway, if that's okay. So on Sunday, right, is basically going to be the fact that you have to do a demo, right? Or you have to kind of come back, because right now it's still sprint 0, right? You have not done anything. What you've done is onboarding and everything. So there'll be a training, right? Or like a call where we discuss how your sprint 0 had gone, right? And yeah, like a retro, you call it anyway, because I'm not expecting you to have kind of done anything, right? Because a lot of people are sick finding their feet. This is it's kind of an easy sprint. Every company starts this with sprint 0. So on Sunday, you would come in there and we'll know how it has gone. Has anyone still having issues? Because when we start sprint 1, right, we will be flying. So we don't want anyone to say, oh, I don't have issues. I don't have access to Teams. I don't have access to all the videos in Prep Major. So we'll look at that and we'll be able to give you insight on how your sprint 1 will look like. Do you get it now? So what you expected to develop and everything for sprint 1? What is my expectation from BA? What's my expectation from QA and also from Scrum Master, DA, and the likes as well? So, and also the Agile Delivery Manager, what is the expectation from your team as well? What are the stories that you need to develop for sprint 1? You're going to get that on Sunday, but this is only for this particular sprint. For the next sprint, right, that means at the end of the sprint 1, which I expect you to have completed the stories. So you will not come with a demo, right? So you do a demo, right, to say, this is what I have done. This is what I have done. This is what I have done. So at that particular time, I'm also expecting you to have kind of finished everything. So even for this Sunday, right, I'm expecting you to have also come out to say, this is what I've done, but it might not be in presentation. But if you guys are happy to do presentation, that's fine. I just want to know that you've kind of find your feet and everything is fine. There's no issue, right? You got access to Azure DevOps. You kind of created the environment, and also you've got access to Jira, and you started creating your CV. Those guys that have not reviewed their CVs, you started creating them. It's just for us to sit down and deliberate on that one. So, but from sprint 1, you would be doing demo. And as you go along, also you will do a group demo. Maybe sprint 2 or sprint 3, you will do individual demo, because what we found out is like it's easy for people to just kind of join the bandwagon and you don't see them again. So you will also do individual presentation, right? You would say what you've done individually as well as you go along. So that will be the structure of that particular meeting. That meeting is so important, and you need to be there. You need to be present and also participate as well. Yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you. Thank
you. All right, cool. All right, so I think that is me, unless anyone has got any question. Let me see if there's anything on the chat. No, okay. All right, so if you are going to apply for the program, please do that right now. So as you can see, a lot of people already applied and they pay 600, but that's fine. We're going to look into what we can do for you guys anyway. But this would maybe, because we need to start this program as soon as possible. Within 1 week, we'll start. But like I normally says, it's going to be a few ones. Actually, we will look into how many people we need for this program to start. And once we get the number, we'll start anyway. So please do apply as soon as possible. If you're having issues with application and things are not working or something, or you having issues, you can get back to any of the admins. So one thing that I also want to say, you can pay in instrumental as well. Hopefully, I think, yeah, I'm not sure now because we are, yeah, I think you should be able to pay instrumental even for installment as well, because we just got another partnership with a different company as well that allows you to pay in 4 installments, but you have to pay fortnightly. That's our own, that's our own module anyway. So, but you can pay in 4 installments fortnightly anyway. So that would mean like £50 for every fortnight anyway. So, but one thing I can say, if £200 is something that we take for this program. And I will also say that, because this is the introductory offer, do you get it now? So after this particular set, I would say it's not going to be, of course, now it's not even 200 in the UK. Some people already pay 600 anyway. So you would not get this amount again. This is just kind of a session to allow you to, for us to be able to launch this particular program properly in Europe. Thank you so much for attending. Thank you so much for listening to me. So I will stop the